What's up, guys? It's time for the NLCS. Got good news and bad news. We barely scraped by Atlanta in that last episode, so we're in to the NLCS. Only problem is Los Angeles won 3 games in a row to advance past Milwaukee. So it'll be game 1 of the NLCS against Los Angeles for the second year in a row. Hunter Green will take the mound for us. Everybody's pretty well rested. That's good news. Good news, good news. Just might give a normal batter a day off. Yeah, we're going to put Tyrone Taylor there. Put him 9th. I mean, they're both the same overall, so it's kind of it's a tough decision. And they're both right-handed, so it doesn't really matter. But I just kind of want Tyrone Taylor to, he played a little bit in, I don't know how many games of the NLDS. I think we only put him in during that last game, but didn't record a hit, so hopefully today that's different. We'll have to work past Roki Sasaki, who's always tough. And it's a 1-1 count to start. That's outside. That's a pop out. That's kind of how we start every game so far.
Puts it away for the out.
It's just kind of a bummer. I think Friedel is down below 150 now, average-wise. He hit that one very hard foul, but he had 1 hit last game. So did Ellie. Ellie was only 1 for 6, but it was a grand slam, so that counts for something more. That's way upstairs. I'm gonna try not to swing at those today, because we've been swinging at those a lot recently, and I would like to stop, because that's not a strike, even remotely close. So that's gonna be the second pop out. Man, 2 in a row. Hope he drops it, but he won't. All right, Ellie, be the first to not pop out, even though both pop outs were my fault. That's inside. 2-1. Ellie is 261. He started last game, I think, 300s. All right, missed that splitter.
That's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's
would like to not strike out. Ugh. All right, Hunter. Hunter still hasn't given up a run this postseason, so I think he was only in for a game, I think, although we did go... I forget. We went 5 games, so I think that was every pitcher. So yeah, it's just gonna cycle back through. Freddie will foul out. Or foul not out yet. Hopefully within the next few pitches, though.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right
here.
Here.
Very good take. Kind of wish he still had that changeup.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play.
Yikes.
Get something going.
So
Yikes.
with a base hit. Around first, heading for
Mookie
2.
Betts with more than a few. That's your proof that I accidentally forgot to change Fraley's hand in this again. Alright, Shohei did not get all of that when he probably should have.
Game 1 of the National League Championship Series.
Alright, we went 1, 2, 3, and he only wasted 16 pitches, so that's not ideal. Wow. Got a tiny zone, eh?
Even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical for the success of the team.
That's going to be down. That one is a ball.
And the slider just misses.
Well, for better or worse, managers
We are
remembered for what
definitely
they did
drawing a lot of walks, although...
they might build a statue
Wow,
of you
that's a
someday.
perfect
One
hit right
bad
there. That could
decision
net him the double,
might
even
be
though he's only
updating
20
your
speed.
resume. You've got to be sharp.
The throw in.
We do try, and we do make it. A leadoff double for Josh Naylor.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit
Everybody was
hard,
playing him
it's
for
very
a
tough on
pull
the
hit,
infielders to make any sort of
and
play.
he
Runner
did
scoring
not
position
pull it.
now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jesse Winker.
That one is fair. I thought that went foul at the last second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third.
He does ground
Now
out,
he has a chance
but
to
the
drive
runner
in
is
for
now
a
on third,
It's not a knock,
and now we
but
got
at the
Jake
end of the day,
Fraley
it's
with a
good
154 average.
Swing.
It's gonna be better now. It's 2-0 Reds.
That's back. See you later.
408 feet.
A shot to the opposite field. It's
So
2-0.
that's an RBI, or 2 RBI home run there.
That's an impressive swing of the bat
Since
to go
he
over
himself is one of the runs he batted in.
opposite field gap.
All right,
And
David,
there are a lot of
let's
guys that
go.
just don't have the pop to do
Got
that.
to be
Probably
a
just
hitter
as many
today.
who don't have the approach either. He
That's
let
not
that
it.
ball
That's the
travel.
third pop out.
Great extension on the follow through to
The
drive it out.
second of which has been in foul territory.
2 down, bases empty.
Who'd we sit? We sat
Now,
Steer,
Tyler
right?
Stevenson.
He might come in later. Would be a handy bat off the bench against a lefty or something.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2
Although I think
runs are
Tyrone
in.
Taylor is
Game
definitely
one of
the
NLCS.
better option against lefties, so he would have been the better one to pull off a bench.
Swings and misses.
See,
Struck
Stevenson
him out.
swings over that breaking ball.
Game 1 of the NLCS.
All right. Now they
Now
did
will be
get
Will Smith.
a hit last inning.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that
Now let's
hot
hope that they
team
don't.
back in there to swing the bats.
That's
Fights that one
foul
away,
ball.
Still 1 and 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a really
Just
good
want him
pass to the
swinging
ball.
through something. That's not going to be the pitch.
Lays out.
All right, I knocked it down. Not going to be able to do much.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's one of those you classify as just too hot.
Teoscar swings right through that. He's apparently hitting very well in the postseason. 294.
The defense in that case.
Runner at first with no outs here. Up the middle.
That's 2 up the middle. One of them was knocked down, but that one was too hard.
Quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example.
All right, tying run is on. Yohan Moncada will come up.
The deeper he gets into
I think he's a
count,
switch hitter.
the more
think.
comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
But he'll strike out there, and there's one down.
That's about as nasty of a split.
Do they have Andy Pajes still?
Especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing
They have James
tumbles
Outman, that's for
just
sure.
drops off the table.
That one's way too far in.
He keeps it down. It's just so tough to move it.
That's off the wall.
Oh boy.
3-1. Time to look at our umpiring
Yep,
crew.
Pajes is
This
next, and
one,
he's batting
many games in
800
line play.
Yeah,
with runners in
expect a
scoring
little
position.
inconsistency on the
Okay.
corners. Doesn't make any
So the
noise.
strike zone, it looks like it's about right here
A little bit, so
to
it's not
just
easy
to the
strike
outside.
zone
So
to
it's
figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it
not
to be more
exactly
consistent.
true, but it's pushed to the side a little bit.
On the ground, a second might be 2. Spins, well, that's 1.
He's too fast. Okay.
Hang on, and time.
Outman will get the
Great effort.
fielder's choice.
On that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
If we can get out of this without allowing a run, I will feel great about it. And we do. We do.
All set for the start of the
All right, Tyrone Taylor. Still betting with a 0. I'm not sure how big of a sample size it is. 4 plate appearances. Okay. That's a foul ball on the slider. His vision is a little bit worse than Spencer's, but it was good enough to take that. All right, TJ needs to pick it up. He's batting 143. That's going to be a walk, and Tyrone's on. So that's some pretty decent speed on right away. 79 speed.
So the batting order turns over.
If we throw 99, yeah, we're not going to steal on that. Not going to try. That's a hard hit, but it's going to be dead center, so it's not going to go where we want it to.
He's there. He's got it.
Bummer. It's another unfortunate hard hit out for TJ.
Next for Cincinnati.
Here's another one that popped up. We had, I think, 3 or 4 of those through the first time through. That one's just low. Alright, we're gonna try not to get picked off while we do that. I might try to give Amelia Pagan his 15 back. I know it's Taylor's normal number. I'm not sure how that jump was, but based on the fact he wasn't even halfway by the time we fouled that off, I don't think he would have made that, so we will stay.
2-2 now.
Alright, fouled that off. It was at the top of the zone, and we were not. So that's lucky to be fouled off, honestly. Quite lucky. That's outside, full count. Ellie struck out in his first at bat.
He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
It's a walk, and Ellie's got 2 runners to try to hit home.
First and second, 1 out. In now for the Reds.
Come on, Ellie. He's batting 250. He's one of the fairer hitters. Oh, that's a good sinker. I think Naylor went from one of the worst to one of the best in that last series, though. That's a pop out, and there's yet another one for us. And that one is in fair territory. Sure, that's correct. Yeah, Josh is up to a 250 after starting with a 0 through the first, like, 3 or 4 games. That's hard. That is hard hit. How deep is this outfield? And he'll catch it. Wow, that is pretty far out there. That was one I felt like we had a chance of hitting over the wall. All right. It will be 1, 2, and 3. The one-hole hitter struck out. And that's Hunter Green's 5th. That's a lot of strikeouts so far. Now we got a dangerous one in Freddie Freeman. That's a good spot. It's a very good spot. Now we're going to try to put it in on his hands because it's only 1 and 2. He will get a piece, but he does not have the speed to get there. All right, we're up to 53 pitches, so we would be well served to try.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up.
He doubled?
Doesn't want to make another
oh my
mistake.
gosh. Okay. All right, Mookie's a good hitter. That has been confirmed.
He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just
now we got to deal with Shohei, and that was a hard hit.
We're starting with this already. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith, hard hit. Taylor's got to chase it. He'll get there. So a couple hits, but still no runs across for the Dodgers. And now we'll have the 190 batting Jesse Winker. He had that ground ball that moved Naylor to third. But Naylor would have scored regardless because Fraley homered on the next at bat. Alright, that was not a strike. But we had to swing because we started to. That's upstairs. So we're doing better about chasing, but that was a chase. Pretty bad one. That's inside. Alright, Jake Fraley is next. Already holding a 2-run homer. Ooh, that foul ball Could have been worse for the Dodgers. Sasaki's already up to 66 pitches. We'll probably be about that. That's a good walk for Jesse. That's Sasaki's third walk.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, nobody out.
Would be fantastic to do something here. That's a foul ball on a fastball that was inside. Who's next? Is it Fry? I moved Fry to 7th. Oh my. Oh my. That's a hard hit. We'll hold him at 3rd since they're already putting the ball in. He was waving him across, but I don't feel like he had a chance. Alright, Jake Fraley has 2 extra base hits. A home run and a double. Swings right through that one.
Trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That will net a run, but it will be an out. So it's 3-0. Well done, Fry, to put that in a spot where Winker could get home without a throw. All right, we'll have Stevenson, and then we'll have... Yeah, that might be deep enough. No, it won't be. I was going to say it might be deep enough to try to for 3rd, but I will say absolutely not.
Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
He's batting an OPS of 600. Is that 3 for 5? I think he went. No, he did not.
Now it appealed to first. Did not go.
Sorry, I'm going to pause, see his... Ouch. Crap. Stats. Think it's down here. Nope, it's up here. 5 games, 2 at-bats. Because he has 0 hits, but 3 runs. So he's been on board 3 times. All of which being on walks. So he's walked 3 times and 5 at-bats.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLCS.
That's crazy. And he's only 0 for 2. That's in there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Would love a hit. That'll be downstairs though.
Squirts away a little bit.
So now, with the count being full, we could get TJ up, who's 200 with runners in scoring position, but much worse than that without them. That's huge. That's a massive hit. Is that going to get down? It's... Wow. Tracked down out there. That's unfortunate for Taylor. Jeez. He will go after that. And now we're going to go outside. I'm just kidding. It definitely caught too much plate, but I don't know what Teoscar was looking at. Alright, here's Yohan Moncada. Still batting a 0.
If he can get through one more inning, anything after that, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, Fry. You gotta get rid of that. Oh, he got him! He couldn't find it looked like, for a second. That's a big hit by Fry, by Outman. But it went foul. That splitter had the right idea, wrong execution. Bounced in the dirt. Fastball got him. Right, now they'll put Andrew Nardi, a lefty, in. I'm honestly not going to put someone in the bullpen yet. I feel like Hunter Green will be fine. That's going to be in there for a strike. 1 and 2 to Friedel. That's fouled off. I believe Gavin Lux is next, so hopefully that's upstairs, but we went after it. Not as bad of a chase as we've been having recently, because I'll swing way up there, and that one was just about on the top of the zone. Alright, let's hope he doesn't start with 2 strikeouts. That'd be a bummer. Come on, Gav. That's down.
A little bit low. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, come on, Ellie. He's 0 for 2. Swings and misses that fastball.
Just threw that fastball by him.
He's currently in a position to strike out the side. But he won't. Ellie turns that one hard the other way. I guess that's actually not the other way. Opposite way would be right. Right. Come on, Josh.
He got the job done right there.
I say steal.
Ellie on the move. Pitches low.
And Ellie's there. Easy steal for him. All right. Josh Naylor's batting 1 for 2. Now it's 2-2. Has really good clutch, so I figured we'd let him try to use it. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. I didn't realize they would throw back. All right, come on, Josh. That's gonna end the inning, unfortunately. Got a small push with Ellie with a hard hit single. Wound up on second, but got stranded. Alright, so even though the Dodgers have 5 hits, they've all been spread out and the runners have been eliminated. Nobody has crossed the plate for him. And he almost went for that. So we're going to give him a different kind of breaking ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
And now that he's late on those, give him that. Not where I wanted it, but it was fast enough. 8 strikeouts. Now we head back to the top with Ahmed Rosario.
They're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind.
His pitch count's a little bit high, so it's a question right now as if he'll make it through the 6th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
All right, now it's Freddie. That's 9 strikeouts. Freddie pops high. That's playable to Stevenson, I believe. Yep, it is, and that will be the inning. He had to reach. We are going to start warming up TJ Antone and warm up Taylor Rogers. Because I am going to start the next inning using Hunter Green. You can say you win. I don't mind. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. 2-1. Downstairs. All right, Fraley's next. Already has a home run and a double. That's a decent hit. Unfortunately, right to the right fielder. That was more than decent. It was 98 off the bat. It just didn't find the gap. All right, 2 for 2 for Jake. That's way high. We know not to swing at those now. That's outside, 3-1. David Fry is very good against lefties, and he will get a chance against one this inning. That one's in there for a strike. That's a soft ground ball this time, and he won't be 3 for 3. All right, David. Let's go.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
0 for 2.
Just missed.
Holds off on that one. About swung at it, but he won't. All right, fouls off the circle change. 77 contact, 97 power in this situation. And it's downstairs, and the count goes full.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. That's ball 4.
He walks.
Another fastball, but missed the spot.
And wow, they're pulling him for another lefty. Alex Vesia. Vesia is very good.
2 outs. Ripped on a line.
First pitch is smashed right to the right fielder.
And that is that. Here's Mookie Betts.
And I meant smashed. That thing was 101 off the bat.
Now it's even up.
All right, 91 pitches, still going strong. Strikes out Mookie Betts.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see.
All right, 94 pitches. I think he can make it through this inning. I think he can. That one does miss, meaning it's going to be a little harder. Uh-oh. Yeah, if he walks him, which, I mean, might happen. This is his last batter. He's at 97. Ah, Fraley, go. Go, Fraley. Fraley's got it on the track. This is his last batter. He's at 100. And the shutout's spoiled, so that sucks for him. Hung a fastball. I think the stamina was a problem. Alright, we got a switch hitter who's just slightly worse against righties. And Outman's better against righties. But Anton's a good option here. Alright, just got to get out of this inning. Ellie with a late jump, but doesn't throw it. He kind of confused himself, it looked like. That's a base hit in the books. Naylor dives for basically no reason. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got him. I thought that was in the red. Thought for sure that was going to be a problem. Alright, now it is Tyrone Taylor's at bat. That's another hard hit right at somebody. Dang it. Alright, TJ 0 for 3. Swings at that high fastball.
Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We'll warm up. Pagan. We already have Rogers warming up. But they've got Andy Pajes, who is very, very good against lefties, so we're not going to put a lefty in next inning. Two and 2 to TJ. That's a foul ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1.
The ice cold Friedel is in need of a hit, or at least to get on base so that he can feel like he's recovered. It's not going to happen here, but it's a fly ball to shallow center. 2 down. All right, Gavin. Yet another lefty at bat here. Fouls off that fastball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout to face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
All right, he fouls off a borderline pitch. That was outside. Inside, really. Outside the zone. That's outside. Walks Gavin Lux. And they will pull Vesia after that and put yet another lefty in, Jose Alvarado. That's inside the zone at 96. I don't think Ellie was ready for that.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just early on that cutter. He throws hard or really soft. So if you see like an arc, you know it's going to be the curveball. That's another foul ball. Alvarado is disgusting. He's a disgusting pitcher.
Swing and a miss.
That one landed through him. I didn't mean to go back with Lux there. That was weird. That would have been awkward. He's at 7 pitches. We'll go through it. We'll go through this inning with him.
That's downstairs and outside.
Fraley got a good break on that. That was pretty hard hit, but not too bad. I feel like this is the first game that messed up Fraley's handedness. I remember him being left-handed in the last few games.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Right. Who hit that homer? It wasn't Pothead. He's 0 for 2. And he's 0 for 3. Struck him out, and we're headed into the 8th. Alright, let me get Pagan ready. And he's going to have to be ready because he's got to face Freddie. That's a ball. Jose Alvarado will walk Josh Naylor. Now it's time for Jesse. Inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be Evan Phillips. That's a fantastic hit. That has to clear the wall, but Naylor will hold just in case. It's attempted, but he won't come down with it. And Jesse's got his second home run of the postseason. It's a little better now. Now they put a righty in against Jake Fraley. 1 and 2 though. That's got a lot of break on it. Third base. Nah, I think Fry can do this. He can do it. Darn. Come on, David. Fouls that off, stays alive. That's downstairs. All right, we got to get through this inning. I hope to put another righty in because I don't know if he'll keep the same one in for the top 3. That's going to be a ground out. Yeah, he's out.
Play is made, 2 outs.
All right, Tyler batting 250, but 0 for 3 today on some ABs that probably should be getting hits on. It's all right. Can't hit in every game, and he's batting 250, so he's hitting several of them. That's just on the corner. Barely got the corner there. Okay. That's outside, full count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
All right, Tyrone could be next. That's upstairs, and he will be.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire.
Still doesn't have a hit in the postseason. His on-base percentage is .429 now.
2 outs. Swings through that.
He's way behind that cutter.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's outside. Full count. Now we'll have a runner in motion. And hopefully we could give TJ a chance with runners on. That's gonna cut. I didn't realize.
Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Next inning will be the 9th.
And he's got a nice lead.
Ooh, he swung. Nice.
So he should come in throwing strikes.
Given 1 run, we will be using our closer. I hope they don't get one, because I want to rest. If we're up by 4, I want to rest Diaz for a situation that we really need him. Swinging right through that fastball. He fouls that one off. Yeah, Pagan was our initial 15, and then we signed Taylor for that number. I wish we didn't do that. I like Tyrone. Oh my goodness! I can't even pick it up. That hit him kind of hard. That's an insane strike call.
We'll have to see how he looks. To me, it appears he's moving pretty well.
He's moving all right. But like, wow, okay. New righty and a 2-2 count to TJ. I don't know if that curveball was in the zone. That had a lot of movement. Okay, 2-2 still. Who we got? Righty, righty. Switch better against lefties. So yeah, we're using a righty. We can do Stumont. Sit Rogers. I don't think you can get injured in the bullpen, but I'd rather not find out. That's inside. 3-2. Even just drawing a walk would be great for TJ. I mean, he's been so cold and it's so sad. That is outside. I might consider giving him a day off and letting Tyrone play center. That was not my best swing. Come on, Gav. Okay, we're lucky to have fouled that one off. Chase. He'll probably try to make us chase a third time. Oh my goodness, where's that go? It's a deep outfield, so it might not leave the ballpark. It won't. Man, that sucks. Got a big hit right there. All right, Ellie. 2-2.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's downstairs, full count.
And it's 3-2.
I forgot he was tall. That's on me. I forgot. Third strikeout. All right. He'll be great. He'll be fine. Just gotta wait for game 2 to show what he can do. Hard hit. Dropped, but... And the throw takes him off the bag. That could be 2 errors on that one. That's without a doubt an error, though. All right, now Jesse's got runners in scoring position. I do want to know, how many errors did they give him? Just one. Okay. I couldn't read the board back there, so I had to pause it to see. That's upstairs, 3-1. Now, Jake Fraley could have a bases loaded opportunity when he's already got a home run. Yeah, it's got a lot of. Dang it! It's on the track. That was a decent hit there. All right, 2-2 to Will Smith. This was their run. Just absolutely smoked it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Wow, that was preparing to eat Tyler up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
All right, what haven't we thrown? We haven't thrown the sinker. Kind of mix everything up, and he'll hit that one very hard. That is over the head of Taylor. I knew it. I knew it.
greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance.
Just
nice
outside.
extension, and he met it out
We
front
don't
with the
want
line drive.
Teoscar getting on. They call that one a tall strike. When you're trying to come back from a 4-run deficit, you don't want that being called against you. That's a full count now.
And the count's full.
These first two hitters really making it work out there. Already 14 pitches.
Well, he's going to be able to take care of that, and that will be the first out of this inning. We're going to throw it a second just because.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada. Okay.
Inside with the curve.
Pitch counts high. Very high. But struck out Yoan Moncada.
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And that should do it for game 1 here. Fries under it, puts it away, and we're up 1-0. Awesome. That is going to do it for me in this episode. We will be back in Los Angeles for game 2 before it makes us head to Cincinnati, where hopefully we'll have better hitting luck there, because I feel like it's easier. So I'll see you there. We only had 5 hits. A lot of walks though, I think. 1. Gavin walked twice. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walks in this game. Yeah. That was the primary source of base running. Cool. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.